Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chief, the one half of Chief and Stereo of the Let's Talk podcast. So we all know that what's happening today with regards to President Mr. Make America Great Again wanting to annex Greenland, which is a part of the Kingdom of Denmark. So, in a nutshell, he stated that it is very important and strategic to get Greenland under the auspices of the United States, because up north, which is the North Atlantic, is a very strategic key point, and that is to counter the threat of Russia and also China. China, right? So he's basically saying that Greenland has a lot of minerals as well, but he claimed that he's not after the minerals, such as tungsten and uranium and etc. So he's basically saying that Russia, in addition to China, has basically taken up shop around the seas and around the area of the North Atlantic near Greenland. And Greenland just let Russia and China navigate around the area and dominate the area. So it's very strategic for the United States to get a hold of Greenland, and he's hell bent on getting Greenland to turn it over to United States control. Now, the Kingdom of Denmark is basically saying that, hey, they're part of NATO, and you cannot take another NATO country or territory by force, because by them doing that, it might basically break up the NATO alliance. And if the United States government decide they want to annex Greenland, what's going to happen? What's going to transpire? Will NATO fall apart? Would other NATO country take sides with the United States or against the United States? Is Trump going too far, pushing too far, trying to annex all these territories? Now, the argument that Trump basically was saying, and also in addition to Biden, that the sphere of influence, right, between not United Nations, NATO, in addition to European Union, they hold a big sway in Europe, and they were against Russia trying to, force their way into Ukraine, in addition to invading them and basically wanting them to adhere to their policy or their politics, right? And they're saying that, well, NATO doesn't have any say, and Ukraine cannot join NATO, because by them joining NATO, NATO will be on their border, in other words, right? And the only reason why, when the Soviet Union fell apart and Ukraine was no longer part of Russia, they had one of the largest cache of nuclear bombs. And it was an agreement where they gave up the bombs, and Russia promised that they would not attack them or not have an hostility towards them, right? So as long as they do not join NATO. They made an attempt to join NATO and see what happened, right? Now, since Trump decided to invade Venezuela, and now he has his eyes set in Greenland, can you really say whether or not he has a say now to try to condemn Putin? To say, hey, you guys are, Putin, you're invading a sovereign nation, right? If he decided he want to annex Greenland from the Kingdom of Denmark. So we will see what transpires. There's a lot of things happening in terms of geopolitics. Sterry and I will definitely discuss this a little further and flesh it out. I just wanted to come on the YouTube channel, just to throw this out there so we'll be able to discuss this further. All right. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Stay tuned. Bye bye.